Do you know how much the Walt Disney Company bought their land for in Florida? If you've never seen me before, then hello, my name's Liberty and I absolutely love Walt Disney World facts, history, secrets, knowledge, anything like that. I literally cannot get enough of it. And I just thought it'd be really fun to sit down and quickly run through everything that went on when the Walt Disney Company was trying to buy all the land for Florida, because it is such a crazy story. There are so many fun little secrets in it, which you can still see in the parks to this day. So as many of you guys probably know, Walt Disney and the company did actually already have a park opened in America, and this was at Disneyland in California. This was the first park to open, and it opened in 1955. And by the time the 1960s started to come around, the Disney Company were really looking to expand their offerings and wanted to open a second park somewhere else in America. So Walt Disney and his team actually did start looking at different states and what they offered, what sort of land they had to work with. They looked around several states on the East Coast, but ultimately ended up deciding and sticking with Florida because it had really nice weather all year round. It was relatively easy to travel to. It was obviously also on the complete opposite end of the country when compared to California, and it had really low land prices as well. This was mainly because, as you can see really well in this photo, the land was actually very agricultural and swampland. It wasn't recommended to be built on, and it was just a lot of forest area, a lot of wasteland. But Walt Disney ultimately loved it. He loved the area and he saw a lot of potential, so he decided to start buying land and make this the new place for the new Disney park. One fun fact, which I will make sure to do a whole separate video on, is that the Walt Disney Company didn't actually buy this land under Walt Disney's name, and they created a load of fake companies to buy the land under to keep suspicions low and also make sure that the cost of it didn't go up. But it's fair to say that this was a massive purchase. Over about 6 or 7 years, the Walt Disney Company was actually able to accumulate around 27,000 acres of land, and they ended up spending about $200 per acre, which was honestly unheard of at the time and now to this day. It was the biggest land purchase in Florida at the time. Obviously there have been bigger ones since, but at the time it was mega. And one thing that I will leave you with is that they reckon that only about half this land has been used to this day, so they still have double the amount of land to use, which just honestly blows my mind because Walt Disney World in Florida is such a massive place as it is already. It's obviously got shops, parks, water parks, accommodation, hotels, so much going on, and the fact they could potentially double that if they wanted to, I honestly can't wrap my head around it, and I'm gonna have to start booking longer holidays there.